Hi, I'm a student from Harmony School of Innovation, Sugarland. I'm presenting my project Photosynthesis, Stomata and Leaf Structures. Stomata are small openings on plants that allow for the passage of gases necessary to perform photosynthesis, such as carbon dioxide and oxygen. From the experiment I conducted, it was concluded that the largest number of stomata are open at noon. This would mean this is when plants are most actively exchanging gases. Here's the ELA component of my project, which is a news report from a made-up city called Chloroville. The Daily Route, from March 15, 2023, in Chloroville, Texas. Mayor plays God in new policy. Policy proposed yesterday has citizens in an uproar and some in an uproot. Yesterday morning, just after the Plant Lovers Annual Natural Treasures Festival, or Plant Festival, Mayor Henry Morton proposed a policy that has many festival attendees and small businesses in utter shock. The policy was approved, and its implementation is impossible to ignore. At the gathering of many botany enthusiasts Tuesday, Mayor Morton attended a panel hosted by strawberry farmer Ilse Naiman. He took it the completely wrong way, says Naiman. I feel like this may all be my fault. She may be somewhat right, but the contents of the panel were seemingly innocent. It was simply meant as an educational discussion of stomata, and in what conditions plants grow best. Stomata are tiny gaps on leaves that allow the air we breathe out to pass through. Naiman recalls speaking at the panel yesterday morning. In exchange, plants give us oxygen to breathe after undergoing photosynthesis. Ilse Naiman mentioned that plants have the most stomata open during the afternoon, in the middle of the day when the sun is out and bright. This means they are most active during this bright time. Unfortunately for the city of Chloroville, something must have been lost in translation upon the mayor hearing this information. The mayor is convinced all inhabitants of Chloroville will suffocate if the sun is not out. Mayor Henry Morton proposed a paranoid policy that declared mandatory constant sunlight for half the world, so that citizens might not suffocate. Unfortunately, the mayor signed off on the wrong half of the globe, so citizens were suddenly awakened this morning by their alarms at an hour they assumed to be late at night. My dog always wakes me up to use the restroom at 8 o'clock sharp. He was, at what I thought was 3 in the morning, at the foot of my bed scratching, described city resident Arnold Malm. I've never been so shocked. I thought eclipses only happened once every few years. My flower shop will surely fail if this policy isn't rescinded. Marley Edmond owns her own store in the center of a bustling shopping strip downtown. She fears her customer numbers may plummet if the policy isn't removed. Mayor Morton gave a press conference this morning at 7 to a groggy crowd of Chloroville journalists. What was said by the mayor was not understood, likely because of his decision to wear an air respirator. A possible guess of what was spoken is that he apologizes for his mistake, but that he was also looking out for his city. His speech also likely included a plea to tell your family and friends you love them, as it may be the last time you have breath to say so. Thank you, Mayor, for the reminder. Our mayor doesn't understand that there are 2 stages of photosynthesis, one of them amply named dark reaction, from an anonymous citizen of Chloroville. Here's the social studies component of my project, which describes how aspects of my PBL are found in parts of the world. For plants in more trivial environments in terms of obtaining any light at all, living in dark environments can still allow them to flourish. Plants in caves grow taller to better receive sunlight, or are near to the entrance of the cave. Plants such as green algae utilize the exchanging of electrons as a substitute for sunlight altogether. Close to the sea floor, chemosynthesis is the process used by plants. This is when seawater is heated by Earth's core and chemicals are mixed and sprayed out. Plants use these chemicals to make their own food. Thanks for watching Harmony School of Innovation, Sugarland.